The tension mounts, the pressure heightens, and it is the final countdown as we are going into the last 4 games of the season. But who is going down? We will tell you exclusively today who the 3 teams are. Forest Fan TV have teamed up with our good friend Surfshark to bring you a whopping 83% off their VPN service. And on top of that, an extra 3 months completely for free. So are you looking to use IPTV, maybe watching football on there? If you're abroad from the UK, are you looking to watch Sky Sports YouTube to catch the goals on a Saturday afternoon? Have you ever wondered why US Netflix has so many more shows available to it than UK Netflix? All of these problems can be solved with Surfshark. Click on the link in the description below and make sure you use the code FFTV. Go grab it now for only £1.79 per month. Good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever in the world you are, whatever time of day you're watching this. Hope you're having a fantastic day and welcome to, well, not really your Forest news, but your news on our Forest going down or not, as today we will exclusively reveal to you who the 3 relegated teams are, how many points they will go down with, and where Forest will finish in all of this. So guys, please don't forget, if you enjoyed the content, please hit that like button. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. And don't forget, there's like 30 tickets left and it closes at 7 p.m-ish tonight. To get those final Ryan Yates tickets, make sure you grab them for the draw with football prizes. The link's in the description as always. All right, guys, what we're going to do today, we're going to run you through all the fixtures in the next 4 games. Now, I've pre-filled all the matches that don't matter, and you guys can take part with this as well at home. I've put the link for this website. It's a cracking website where you can play along and fill in all the results, and it will output where each team will finish. And then when you hit that final calculate button, you will see if your team has survived, if you've gone down, who's won the title, who's won the league, etc. It's great fun. We're going to do it together now. Wish Forest luck. I'm going to do this non-biased. I'm just going to call the results as I feel they will go, with very limited Forest bias. Maybe there will be a little, maybe there will be a little. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. So let's get into this and run through it now. All right, so let's get into the number crunching, and we've got all the team fixtures here. I've already pre-filled the ones that are irrelevant to the relegation battle. So let's jump into this and let's start predicting who we think is going to go down. So the first big one is going to be Man City Leeds. Look, Sam Allardyce, Sam Roll the Dice, whatever you want to call him. This one's too big against Man City. I think this probably goes to like 4-0, 5-1, something like that. So I'm going to go with a 4-0 on this one. And then West Ham, Man City. West Ham do tend to get something against Man City at Upton Park back in the day. Have they got enough with their European stuff? Maybe I'm going to my heart a little here, but I'm going to go for a 1-0 to Man United. For me, this is the biggest game of the weekend, of this first weekend coming. If Leicester lose to Fulham, they are down. That's it. I can't see a path to survival for them without at least a point from Fulham, but more likely a win from Fulham, because they will potentially lose their next 2 matches, and that leaves them needing it all on the West Ham game on the final day of the season. So for me, if they lose this, and I think they will, I think this is going to be a 3-1er for me. I'm going to put that to Fulham. And then Everton away to Brighton. I can't see anything but a Brighton win there. And then the one of the weekend, Forest Southampton. Take my goggles off. I don't think it's a slam dunk as everyone thinks this is going to be. Southampton aren't as bad as we think they are. I still can't see Forest not winning this one. I think this is 3-1. I think it's 3-1. I think there will be goals. So let's calculate that and see what actually happens to the table when we put that in. And you can see that would bring Forest out of the drop zone on 33 points. It would push Leeds and Everton in there with Southampton, and Leicester hanging on goal difference at the moment is absolutely crazy tight. So let's move on and do the next week's ones. Again, I've pre-filled in the ones that are relevant. But Leeds against Newcastle, I've got a sneaky feeling that will be a draw. I've just got a feeling at Bellend Road, they could pull something out. It's the same with our game against Chelsea. I don't think we'll beat Chelsea because we're terrible on the road. But at the same time, I don't think Chelsea will win because they've been atrocious. Southampton, Fulham, I can see a draw there for Southampton, to be honest. And then this one, Brentford, West Ham, I see a Brentford win. Everton, Man City, no chance. No chance. I don't think it'll be big, though. I think it'll be something like a 2 or a 3-0. And then Leicester, Liverpool. Liverpool seem to have found the gear at the right time. I'm going to give that one to Liverpool. So let's update the table and have a quick look. Don't forget, I'll put the link for this down in the description below. So make sure you go and have some fun and do it yourself. So what happens here then? Forest are still out of the relegation zone on 34 points. You got Leeds swapping places with Leicester and Everton on 29 points. And now it's getting to the stage where where Southampton are cut adrift and are down after this one. You've got Forest can swap places still with Leicester and Everton. So this next set of games is going to be huge because if they don't pull a win out, either Leicester or Everton, they're down in regards to Forest, but not completely down because Leeds are still within touching distance. It's getting quite interesting. Let's play this one out and see what happens. So again, pre-filled the rest of those results. Let's go and have a look at this one. So Wolves and Everton. I think it's a draw. I think this one's a draw. I think Forest will lose to Arsenal. I think it'll be something like 2-0 maybe. West Ham, Leeds. This is huge for Leeds. I can't see a win. It depends what West Ham are doing. I'm going to give them a draw there. And then Southampton, this one, sorry, Mike, but you boys are done there. And then this one is definitely a Newcastle win for me. Let's calculate the scores on the board. And by the way, Man City have won this league comfortably. And that's actually significant for that Forest game. So it could impact where Man City's heads are at for it. Anyway, it's Leicester, Everton in the bottom three is Southampton, with Leeds pulling a slight gap ahead of Leicester. And now Forest would be safe. How's that for a statement? Forest are safe. Even if we lose to Arsenal, Forest would be safe if those results go our way, as it's a 4-point gap between us and Leicester. And we can beach up, baby, come the Crystal Palace match. But let's play it out and see what happens. So let's go into the next week of fixtures. Forest have got Crystal Palace. I do actually think we'll get a draw out of that one. I think it'll be 1-1. I think, to be honest, if we're safe, we'll probably win that one just to really, really annoy me, like making us sweat through all these weeks of pain. Everton, Bournemouth. I can see Everton winning this one. I can see it going 2-0. Bournemouth will be fully on the beach. Southampton, sorry, Mike. Leeds, Spurs. I can see Leeds winning this one. Maybe a draw. I'll go a draw here to spice it up. Leicester, West Ham. This is huge, man. This is huge. I see Leicester maybe winning that one. And let's see what this does to the table. So who's going down? Oh, Leeds would go down on goal difference. On goal difference to Leicester. Forest would survive by 2 points if we drew with Palace. And we would finish 16th. Everton are down with oh my God, they're all down on goal difference. Wow. Wow, that's a big one. That's a big one. Could I be right? Would you guys take this scenario? I really would take this scenario because it means we don't have to have heart attacks at Selhurst Park and Forest are safe before the last match of the season. But it all depends if those results go our way. And the key one is that Southampton game and that Chelsea game. We need 4 points from that to get us where we need to be. Let me know if you agree with this and run it through and then tell me what you end up with. I'll be very, very interested to see how this pans out for you guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It's just building up to the weekend coming ahead. We're probably going to do some watch-alongs for all the key matches. I think there's 3 of them on Monday. We'll see if we'll do a marathon session on Monday or not, as well as a couple on the weekends for some of the other rival key games as well. Don't forget to grab those Ryan Yates tickets for the signed framed Ryan Yates shirt. If you're looking to watch any football this weekend, make sure you're protected with the VPN from Surfshark. The link's in the description down below. Here we go. This is it. This is the start of the final journey on the roller coaster. Let's see where we end up. Come on, you Reds.